Oh, they're adorable! What are they saying? You know?
To them, the proto-relic is the treasure of the sands, it seems, which they have kept safe for generations. Moreover, they are duty-bound to ensure its safety until its rightful owner comes to claim it.
Wonder who that is.
For all we know, it could simply be a myth.
You're saying these guys have their own fairy tales? Sounds pretty silly to me.
Hang on a sec. Who are you calling a fairy? Whoa! No need for all that. Name's G, Kid G. Descended from a long line of goblins. I look after these cactuars. It's a duty passed down to me from my forebears.
Wait, you can talk?
Speech ain't that hard, lady. Where there's a will, there's a way. Given your present company, I'm shocked you haven't shaken that preconception.
He does have a point.
Quote Cactuar scripture, the Book of Kings. Unto those who seek the treasure of these sands, a trial shall be given. If you think you've got what it takes to be the treasure's rightful owner, you're gonna have to prove it first.
Where'd they all come from?
And now your trial. Take down the cactuars within the time allotted. If you can. Oh, it looks like we have ourselves a volunteer.
Who? Me? ready for the feast of a lifetime! You're gonna get what's coming to you. With the power of his providence, Dad of the Conberry! You're gonna get what's coming to you. Get lost!
Had enough for today?
Make way for the amazing music! With the power of his providence! Stop now! And one to grow on! Furious surging seas! You're gonna get what's coming to you. I
I'm impressed.
You gonna hand over the proto-relic then?
Never heard anyone call it that before. But I'm a goblin of my word. So here. And so, as promised, your piece of the prize.
Piece? We want the whole thing, Shrimp!
Then you're gonna need to go around and gather up the other bits. Put it together yourself.
Right. So what you're saying is...
That more trials await. And that yours truly will be your guide. See you next time.
What an unexpected and exhilarating turn of events! An ancient treasure guarded by an army of cactuars and a goblin! Not to mention the mysterious giant of the sands and the Book of Kings! Increase in body temperature detected. I believe I'm rather excited. I've already picked up another signal from the proto-relic, or rather, the treasure of the sands. Head for modular reactor 2.
Say, how many of these mini reactors are there anyway?
Several. These modular Mako reactors were erected throughout the desert as a means of generating and supplying power to the Gold Saucer. To avoid accelerating the desertification of the region, the reactors are periodically cycled between active and dormant states.
Who would have thought all that glitz and glamour came at such a high cost?
In any case, the reactors have been ingeniously repurposed by the Cactuars, and within these fortresses, they may secure their treasure. I honestly doubt Shimmer could produce anything half as resilient as this combination of sand and Cactuar nectar.
Stop now!
Alexander, I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its...
done.
Congratulations on defeating Alexander. You rejected his judgment and rendered your own. Well done. And now his divine protection is yours to call upon on your adventures. A great comfort, I'm sure. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
take a peep and you're gone. That's a promise. Don't skimp on gear. Silence is sacrosanct. Take care of your weapons. Shut up! Sup?
Got those greens you were after? Well, good. Guess my hands-off farming method works better than I thought. You seem like a guy who can hold his liquor. That's our house specialty. Call it sunshine. We take moonshine and water it down so the flavor's just still perceptible.
Welcome to my humble establishment. Please, peruse the selection. What do you think of my store? Be honest. It's the best you've ever seen, right? Welcome to my humble establishment. the selection. What do you think of my store? Be honest, it's the best you've ever seen, right?
Alright then, let's start looking for those craggy cactuars. One more shot! Moving on then. What are you waiting for? Go on, touch it!
Ladies first.
Oh no, you're way better at the whole putting yourself in harm's way thing.
Fine.
Are you kidding me? Why me?
Word of advice? Don't fight it.
Yes, heed the voice of experience.
What did I do to deserve this?
Let's head back to the reactor.
Sure took you long enough. What do you say? Want to jump right into your second trial?
You know how this ends.
Do I ever? But do you?
Holy crap!
Let's see. Who looks fit to fight?
Ooh, me! Can I give it a go?
Fine by me. If the little lady wants to show off, I'd say let her.
Well, this isn't good. Here he comes! Go on! Oh, that really sucked. Go on! You'll see. You will! Ready? Hey, you asked for it. Get ready. Yeah! Okay. You'll see. Maybe this'll do the trick. I'm backing off a bit. Hey, you asked for it. Every little bit helps. Get ready. Go on. Go on. Lend me your strength. I'm backing off a bit. Here it comes! This one's for you! Ready? You'll see! Get ready! Yoo-hoo! Hey, you asked for it! I'm backing off a bit. Yoo-hoo!
That enough for today? Let the trial be.
That's it! One more shot! Get him! This one's for you! I'll take that! Lend me your strength? Lend me your strength. Ready? That's it! A little really soft. That's it! Stop it! Hey, you asked for it. This should make you stronger. Ready? Go on! That's it! Okay! Yoo-hoo! Maybe this will do the trick.
You sure showed me. And I still thought you might be no better than a bunch of bumbling bandits. Ta-da!
We done now?
Not even close. You've still got 2 more pieces to collect. And they won't come easy. But I could use a bit of time to shore up the next trial. Seeing as you kind of breezed through the first 2. How's about we put things on pause? Here, give me your contact info. That way, I can hit you up when the trial's good and ready.
What?
Cloud, I think it would be wise to oblige his request.
Perfect. You'll be hearing from me soon. Peace.
Our hunt is on hiatus.
For the time being, I'm afraid our only viable course of action is to await further instructions.
Wouldn't recommend going out there.
Well, I'll be. Not all.
Please!
You kids needs help. What?
Mommy said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, why don't you talk to this old fella instead? He's tough. Tougher than he looks. And real good at solving people's problems, right? You charging kids now?
You can pick up your tab. Well, what's the problem?
You see, Mr. Birdie ran away and hasn't come back. Oh, Mr. Birdie is a bird friend of ours? His head is all pointy. Kinda like yours, mister.
Pointy, huh? I bet they're talking about Cloud Jr.
Who's that?
Your bird friend. He had a run-in with a nasty fiend, and we saved his tiny behind.
No way! You guys, Grandpa said he saw Mr. Birdie heading toward the desert. What? But we aren't allowed to go all the way out there.
You just leave it to us. We'll find your friend.
Really?
Promise.
Great. Grandpa said there's some old birdhouses out in the desert that people built back in the Republic days. He said those are good places to set traps.
Oh, and my mommy told me you can craft them yourself if you've got the right chip.
Don't you worry. We'll get those bird traps ready in no time, won't we? All right then. Let's go find our bird buddy.
He'll definitely be happy to see you.
At least somebody will be. I understand there's no making amends for how I did these people wrong, but I want to help. I need to help.
What happened with the reactor wasn't your fault, you know.
I could have told you that. No, I ain't the one who proposed building the damn thing. That was Shinra. Just hitched my wagon to it.
Right.
Took a while to accept that, though. Hell, I did everything in my power to avoid thinking about it at all. Eventually, I realized the excuses I was clinging to weren't making me feel any better. What happened in Corral, that's my burden to bear.
Just don't go breaking your back.
Yeah, well, it's stronger than you think. I won't pretend it's all for the kids. End of the day, I'm doing this for me. Think we ought to do something for Cloud Jr., don't you?
Kids gotta eat. And now, we wait.
Might as well rig the other traps then. Life was a hell of a lot simpler without the old big gun. We were good, Shinra was bad, and if we took him out, the world would be alright.
So what's changed?
Not a damn thing. Shinra's still going down, but coming back here, I see how I got tunnel vision. And not because Shinra was all I had to think about. It's because I didn't want to think about anything else. Saving the planet's important, but I put a lot of personal stuff on the back burner, and I shouldn't have. I ain't got self giving me that clarity. Just wish I could have got it sooner. Find this hard to believe, but I've actually changed quite a bit since my younger days. Thanks to Tifa mostly. She really set me straight, especially as a parent. Wouldn't be half the father I am today without her.
That's so. What she did?
Oh, got fed up with my bullshit and told me to move. Started yelling about how a kid like Marlene needed a proper roof over her head, somewhere safe and clean. Said sleeping outside was risky.
She was right.
Sure was. And not just her. The whole team helped me get my act together. I used to be a runaway train, charging full speed ahead and dragging folks along for the ride. Never thought about hitting the brakes or anything else. Had my fair share of crashes and went off the rails a few times. Caused a lot of trouble for those guys.
Well, I'd say you managed to get yourself back on track.
I couldn't have done it without them. They came into my life for a reason. Like you did, Cloud. Junior, too. I know it in my heart. Well, that's the last of the traps.
Our bird might have already been caught in one of the others.
Only one way to find out. And look how they treat it. What a waste.
We've got more. Let's check the other.
the limit.
You had us scared, Junior. Thought you were gonna wind up Monster Child. Oh, is that your way of saying you're good on your own? But go straight home, you hear me?
Wouldn't recommend going out there.
Hey, mister, he's back! Cloud Jr. came back!
Of course he did. When we found him, we said, your friends are looking for you. You head straight home.
No wonder! Thank you so much.
Hey, just doing a job.
Go on, eat up!
Someday you're gonna be big and strong and scare away all the monsters.
Hope I can bring Marlene back here one day. Tell her about her home and everything else.
You sure that's a good idea?
I owe it to her father.
You'll feel better, maybe, but how do you think she'll feel? Don't know, man.
What's up?
My dad says we're supposed to stay away from you. Sorry.
That's so. Well, don't want to get you in trouble. Us old fellas gotta go. Take care, Cloud Jr.
Thanks again for all your help, mister!
Don't mention it.
Shinra throws this.
Take whatever, Ben. It's time you moved on.
People around here don't take time with outsiders.
Children of the planet, hearken to our mother. Open your hearts. You'll heed
There's no finer sound. Surrender to the music. We are vessels through which it may flow. The melody our guide. Become one with the piano, and all will be effortless.
What are you looking at? If you got something to say, then spit it out. Just know that I'm such a badass that even Beck and his bitches couldn't handle me. Kick me out of their stupid little gang. That's right. You're standing face to face with the legendary Biff. You shaking in your boots yet? Oh! Tough guy, huh? Respect. But it seems to me like we got no choice but to settle this with a game of Queen's Blood. And if I whoop your ass, you gotta give me 3, no, 7 whole gil. know a secret? The truth is, I bailed from the bandit life because I just couldn't hack it. So I figured I'd turn over a new leaf and become a Queen's Blood player instead, but turns out no good at that neither. You gotta tell me, what's the trick, man? How do I get your kind of skills? What, don't like handing out free advice or something? Only a real cheapskate would charge for that shit, asshole. Well, better hang on to that gill of yours, cause next time we meet, I'ma take 7 off you for sure.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Knight, and I have obtained intel on a new opponent for you. There is a somewhat mysterious player by the name of Navalon in North Corel. Having proven yourself as a knight, I believe you can defeat this formidable foe.
So, y'all ain't gonna share in her rage.
I wouldn't recommend.
Not a big...
I wouldn't recommend staying.
So, you have begun to fulfill your potential. Long have I awaited this day. At ease, young soldier. I took your measure the moment you set foot in this town. Hard not to, given your presence. I am Navalon of the Thousand Eyes. Years of meditation have granted me sight beyond sight. It is this clarity which shows me all, even that which some wish to keep hidden. You exude a powerful, yet troubled aura. Indeed, it makes you the perfect opponent. Come, and don't you dare hold anything back. My name is Ladrell Balmont, and I am the creator of the game Queen's Blood. Which means that this nightmare is of my own making. I didn't know. How could I? You hear her too? Time's running out. She's calling me, commanding me. She's made me her prisoner. Her cursed guard, my shackle. The end is nigh. Or perhaps this is only the beginning. The Shadow Blood Queen is...
Let me guess. You have dreamt the dream of Ladrell Balmont too.
What do you know about it?
Only rumors and hearsay that players of particular skill have experienced strange visions of late. Visions in which one is visited by the ghost of the game's creator, who speaks of portentous events. To add another wrinkle, some of the world's very best have recently met with unnaturally violent deaths. People are calling this the Curse of Ladrell. Not even my third eye can discern the true cause, though it is clearly something sinister. If you wish to continue on the path of the card, then remain vigilant, or it may lead to your undoing.